aggressive around Palace. Oh, and this may work out. ENCE right now are bringing us all over towards the A bomb site, looking to pile out of the actual Palace itself. A killing towards mid quickly as well. Lehman, how is he still alive? Already getting an infinite time more kills than he actually got in that last map. Picking up 2 very quick headshots, gives his team a fighting chance in this pistol, and now, with that quick headshot from Sydney, leaves it all on aerial. Spamming across does a small bit of damage to the edge of that smoke, and actually that allows him now to pick up the bomb. Sydney falls away, and right now Aerial doesn't actually have to commit to this A bomb site. He could fall back if he wanted. He has quite a lot of time, but he's just going to go for the bomb plant, and Sydney wrapped around into the CT spawn. Sergey actually done quite a lot of damage out of Palace. Obviously, they want to try and just get that bomb planted. They'll push towards the CT spawn. Fairly standard. Nothing too crazy. Up against the Rifle Stone, not having much luck so far. Lehman just chilling in the spawn with a nog. Maybe smoke off window, and he is going to be challenged. A couple of players peeking out through connector just under the smoke. Lehman gets the kill, but he's left on 1 health. And Groovy also not going to be too healthy. In the meantime, that A push has come in, but a nice boost above the steps allows them to get an extra kill onto Sergey. A team kill from Forlan. Suddenly ENCE back in the round. Okay, Groovy's low health as well. So within just about a second there, ENCE have gone from a tough 3-on-5 right back into the lead in this round. Forlan coming in from the spawn and gets flashed forward. That does allow for him to find Aerial with ease. He was completely blind at X7. Knows there's at least 1 player coming in from the spawn. Quite a lot of steps being made though, so I'm not sure if he heard Groovy also rotating in. Right now they're just waiting for Sydney to come around on that flank from ramp. But a decent setup. The bomb is planted for that player over in jungle. It's not, so no. X7 goes down. Now the bomb isn't actually planted for Alu, so he's in a little bit of trouble. Stopping it is going to be very difficult. Okay, manages to get himself 1 kill, but that... Lehman back in the spawn. And a little bit of a gamble with 3 players stacked over towards B. So if they do get these 2 kills quickly, they definitely can get the bomb planted. But, okay, maybe they can just go ahead and stick the bomb. That could work as well. Indeed, the bomb is going to go down, but Aerial barely has enough time to actually stand back up after putting it in place. So, very easily, AGO do sweep up the kills, keep all 5 players alive. They will have... Oh, hang on. Ruby just straight up mid. Manages to take down Sunny. Forlan tried to follow him up, and Groovy actually didn't continue to fight. Instead, just faded back off through the short smoke. So, unfortunately, wasn't really able to stick around and try and get the trade back again. So, a 1-for-1 early on, that's actually a good result for ENCE. They'll be happy with that. But they don't have the mid control, so that makes things a little bit more awkward. Alu just peeking out of Palace, though. Finds Lehman in towards jungle. MHL in CT spawn. That's a decent position for sure. Sergey's in towards ramp. Alu, though, trying to creep around this Palace smoke. He's definitely aware that it could be happening. I don't think Alu's going to peek out too wide, at least not yet. He's holding to see if anyone else rotates around jungle or the steps, and that may be happening right now. I think that's Groovy going onto stairs. Peeked up, not sure if he spotted Alu. May have, but MHL either way definitely did. Groovy now swings out, finds Sergey up close on the ramp. Just in that corner, waiting to see if anyone was going to peek that exact angle. That's what he was waiting for. Goes back and even finds X7 creeping out of under. Now it's all on Aerial. He's been flanked out by Sydney as well. You don't imagine he ends up going down. MHL now left with an op. Probably doesn't even want to attempt the retake. They'll get a pretty good buy here in the next round. If AGO don't manage to pull back a round of their own immediately, we'll probably see ENCE building up a few rounds in a row. So this is definitely the chance of ENCE to get it going early on and just forget about the fact that it was on the Aerial just through the corner of the bricks. Follows it up with one onto X7 as well. And with the nade, was able to take down Aerial, but Sunny finds a couple now coming out through the apartments. Opens up that B bomb site, the rotation coming in from kitchen, and over on the A bomb site we've seen actually Lehman just trying to spam that short push. Actually Alu sticking around in the ladder room gets 1. You've seen them trying to make the short jump so that they can get in a little bit quicker, but Alu was ready for it. Oh, hang on, Sergey is in trouble. He's a little bit open. He is just up close on short now, so he's got himself into cover at least, and can allow for Sunny to take the peek and try and play off of each other. Lehman held off by the Molotov for a couple of seconds. Actually kind of works for him because Sergey presumes that he's not coming in from short, focused back towards the apartments. Now Sunny half health on the bomb site. There's still a Molotov and a smoke for Lehman to work with. Smokes the bomb itself. So many different positions to clear. Going to be coming up close to default and gets himself the headshot. Plenty of time with that defuse kit to go ahead and get the needed. Aerial though in towards the ladder room, able to catch Groovy as the smoke fades away. Forlan, he is in trouble, has no idea. He should know the players above him of course, but was too worried about the one below him. Aerial flicks around and catches Sydney. And Forlan is probably not surviving too much longer in this window right now, so we're going to need to see Lehman and MHL stepping it up on the bomb site. And somehow Sunny creeps past Lehman. He was on default, had no idea that had happened. Eventually we will at least see MHL trade it in the spawn, but he's brought down low. He's pinned in by a Molotov. And I don't think he's going to be able to do too much about this. Gets the wall bang onto Sergey, trying to spam down the bomb planter. will unfortunately be pushed by Alu, who just decides the Glock is enough. And Forlan now, I don't even think he's going to be allowed to save if he wants to. I think he's just being heard jumping up. Definitely was heard now. So Ariel has a free kill as he comes around the corner. There we go, a little bit wider. Oh, trying to push through the smoke. This is going to be dangerous. Peeks out and indeed wanted to try and catch Sunny under window. Only done like 13 damage somehow and immediately got put in his place. There was 2 players also holding him from top mid. Oh, spam through the short smoke. Could do some decent damage. Alu does manage to make it around the corner. Being the only one who took any at all, down to 76. They know Sydney's around car, or around Van rather, and spam that smoke as he fades away and pick up a quick headshot. The remaining 2 CTs now being spotted on that A-bomb site, meaning the bomb goes down. And there's not much that AGO can do about it, but there's a second AK. They can try and run away with both of these rifles. They have fully invested into this round, so giving themselves something to work with in the next. Lehman will save though. Boost up for Lehman with the Deagle. Sunny able to find one, dropping off the box, ends up getting his head ripped off. It was the op that got dropped, but it is of course retrievable, so still have a chance to maybe try and pick off another couple of players, but they also don't want to throw away the op. It would be a good save. X7 though ready to try and take them down as they cross back across through the spawn. Okay, quick shot by Lehman. That will allow them to make their way back over towards B. But ENCE have a decent amount of money, so they're not letting this op be saved. You can see already one player running around into the apartments. Ariel, he's looking to move in through the window and towards kitchen. And Groovy is playing fairly aggressive in kitchen so that he can hold him off as long as possible. Quick trade at least being found by Groovy. That's his second in the round. Make it now 3 as he finds Sunny trying to get the trade again in towards Connector. Ariel also being on low health right now. Sergey though picks up Palace and does drop MHL, so that gives them a chance on the A-bomb side, but he does need to go away a little bit. So they're not going to really have too much time to clear out the angles. They're just going to have to sprint up short pretty much. They have the defuse kit, they have a smoke they can put down as well, so they can try and just hop on it and stick it, and that also covers it off a decent amount. The footsteps now being heard. Sticking the bomb, Groovy. Spam coming in, not quite on point, goes in for the out mid. ENCE don't even bother with a top mid smoke right now. Already one player dropped out in, I believe, who tried to peek in from ramp. Up in Connector though, there was a player creeping close to Forlan. It doesn't matter rather. Alu's able to take down Forlan immediately. And now they're setting themselves up for a quick A split. That info should be found. I don't know why Sydney's rotated back over to B, considering Groovy has pushed out through the apartments and is coming around through the spawn. He needs to just get back towards A so that they can have the three-man stack right now. Palace and Connector split. So the 2 Connector players have course shown themselves first. Once the players on site then have their attention taken away, that's when the Palace peak will come in. But MHL ready to give the assistance. Sergey goes down. Lehman gets one from the back corner, and this is just not working out for ENCE right now for the top mid smoke right now. Already one player dropped out into the underpass, but will that do too much? It's MHL ramp. Up in Connector though, there was a player creeping close to 4. The players on site then have their attention taken away. That's when the Palace peak will come in. But MHL ready to give the assistance. Sergey goes down. Lehman gets one from the back corner, and this is just not working out for ENCE right now. Fallen one. The waterfall, looking to see if they can get the bomb planted. Normally pushing in towards CT. Sergey actually goes close on stairs, running with the P250, takes a couple of heads with him. May catch Forlan on mid, actually. Yeah, this could be a little bit dangerous. He does. Oh, gonna be tough. Pre-firing the angle though on MHL. Gets tagged up himself, puts a little bit in. Eventually gets that 1 kill. It's all on Sydney now. 5 bullets. He's ready for the head. Out of Palace. It's been, I mean, okay for them so far in terms of the initial trades. Alu already getting tagged up by an op and finished off by Groovy. Player spotted crossing the bomb site. That's Sergey, but he's still able to drop Groovy on the steps. Takes a bit of nade damage. They do have smokes that they can drop down now. They wanted to play initially just the contact, of course, out Palace, but as you can see, beginning to give themselves a little bit of space to try and get that bomb planted. A smoke on CT, but it's not perfect. Forlan able to jump at the right side of the ticket booth because they've been both spamming it at this point. Does manage to find one. If he can take down Forlan, suddenly they have the CT control. But it doesn't manage to happen. The man advantage up to this point just continuing to remain in favour of AGO. Just always trading out 1-for-1 successfully and keeping it. One player on Tetris, one in jungle. They'll probably look to try and just burst out of that jungle smoke at the same time as the Tetris player finds contact, but it's not allowed. 1 kill from X7, the USP. In a retake right now, so they do need to come out with a couple of kills from this. It's actually underneath Palace. Ariel able to pick up 2 headshots. Groovy's in trouble as well, being spammed from the CT spawn. Rotations have come in, but Groovy, he's getting rid of them. Similar to what we've seen from ENCE back on their T side, just piling out a Palace. Because, as I said, very weak T side yesterday. We need to see more from them right now. Alu Ends up actually finding one at least before going down, but was holding a very aggressive angle initially. Crossed over to the right side of window, trying to go back and got caught in the middle. Groovy finding that ramp aggression though. It's X7, or rather it's Aerial up. Instead bringing it over towards B, where X7's up in the apartments aggressive. You have Sunny with the op playing around the pillar right now, only able to get one before he gets dropped as well. But they don't know that X7's in the apartment, so he could catch them off guard. Spots the bomb planter and manages to deny it, and now he's just going to wait for Aerial to come around and join him. Or maybe he won't. He's going to peek out, spam on the UMP, and eventually finish 2 going through underpass, 1 out towards top mid. So they were trying to keep that short player away from actually helping on mid. And it does work out. It leaves Aerial on his own. He pushes up the top mid, ends up getting only 1 kill before he goes down. That's a weapon they can retrieve, but Furlan decides to see if he can pounce and get the map control in jungle instead. The Deagle is dangerous. Groovy gets 1. Furlan falls in jungle eventually as well though, but they've opened up the A bomb site a little bit. There's a chance maybe for that bomb to get planted, but not if they continue to lose the fights before Sydney can actually rotate in. He's left alone. He is trapped behind triple, but someone's head to be able to throw it over. Indeed. Not going to be too useful at the moment. There's no one playing that position, but Sergey up close on default. Sunny playing around the smoke over on ticket booth and has lots of vision to work with. Takes down Groovy, extends the advantage into a 2-man now for ENCE. And despite a couple trades eventually coming in from AGO, it's left all on MHL. Low health, but he does still have the off. The footsteps definitely being heard. So low on health that even just a bit of a spam back through the smoke. He has to keep a bit of extra money so he can get the op in the next round. And who's swinging. He can afford to remain too aggressive right now, and Sunny and Window could be in trouble. The Deagle of Sydney rips his head straight off. Aerial aggressive towards ramp actually catches Groovy. And it looks like Alu and also Sergey want to try and just continue to fight these players. They know they have them trapped in behind that smoke. In theory, though, they could get in through the CT spawn, so you've seen Alu being a little bit cautious that they could flank around. And suddenly, actually, the kills are beginning to come back a bit now. Aerial only able to get 1 as well before going down, so X7's left in the 1-on-2. AGO can steal this round away. Lehman actually has Kevlar as well. MHL, he goes to retrieve the bomb and could get caught in the open right now. The bomb potentially could be dropped. Lehman, though, is in a good position to try to trade at least, and there we go. Fall back, I think they may have heard it as well, but that push up through connector is definitely being spotted now. Sergey on the scout able to drop Sydney with a quick headshot. MHL, you see that's Furlan so far, who's really struggling to actually move forward. He knows they're close to him. Will be pushed down by Sunny and Aerial, ends up getting dropped quickly. MHL gets 1 back. Low health as well on towards Sunny now on the ramp, but Sergey, he gets himself a 2nd kill on the scout. This is getting dangerous. The kills beginning to go back in favour of the scout, looking to see what else he can find, and he just continues to tag them down, finishes off MHL with a 2nd. And Lehman's all alone. X7 still held it. It is 8 seconds. Gets that kill though, so that should give him the bomb plant now. X7 going to be coming in from jungle. USP in hand and just the back of Groovy. Oh, nice pick by Alu, but I also... MHL, I think he knows Sunny's pinned in his corner. And yeah, waits for the jump up. Looking for another peek from jungle. Doesn't quite connect it. So that will be a little bit of a second chance for that player rotating over towards B. But X7 needs more than just a single kill on that B bomb site. As does Aerial, unfortunately, leaving it now onto Sergey in a 1-on-2. Oh, actually jumping out, has been spotted, but he can get on towards the bomb site. Can put a smoke down, maybe Molotov towards Palace. Sergey into spawn, looking to see if he can maybe pick one off quickly with the Deagle. Indeed, gets the headshot on Groovy. X7 eventually pouncing from Palace, able to catch one off guard as well. And now they're just all pushing, going for it together. Sergey's able to get 1, but it is AGO who managed to come out on 400 for ENCE. USP actually gets a few dinks in on mid. The 1 kill on towards Furlan, but oh, Sunny going aggressive up in the short smoke. I don't think it's expected by MHL, but it doesn't matter. Finds 2 quick kills. Sunny's still here, so he needs to get at least 2 himself. Ideally more. And off angle Furlan though, ready for it. Yeah, creeps into it. Even if he did go down his teammate with Ungle. Low health on Furlan, so that should be a pretty easy finish. Taps the head of the player, and Palace mows down and going to rotate a 2nd player on towards the B site itself, because Alu's pushed up in short, no longer pushed up in short. Gets dropped by Lehman. X7 able to get himself 1, but immediately dropped from the apartments. There's 1 more on the bomb site. It is the UMP in the hands of Aerial to try and hold it down now. Only finds a single kill as well before he's dealt with. Just about puts himself into cover, steps out, and will go down. So a fighting chance right now. Sunny gives them a bit of an opportunity. Sergey, unfortunately, still not able to upgrade off of that scout. Not really the weapon you want coming into a B retake, only as a USP as well then. On the side. Molotov goes away, not going to be throwing the smokes down, instead just playing on contact, and it's working. Sydney, he feels is inevitable. Does eventually come in actually behind the AGO player, so he wasn't able to peek out straight away. Perfectly timed as he spins back, but Aerial's still able to find the kill while blinded. They went towards the spawn, there's a little bit of a fighting chance. Sunny coming out. He does also get tagged down low. X7 pushing forward with the UMP. He's going to get taken out of play also. It's all on Aerial, 1-on-3, low health. They know his position. Slowly chipping away at what little health he has. Oh, hang on though. manages to get one step indeed. They're waiting for Lehman to just be able to peek out a Palace right now so that he can go ahead and stop it once that bomb is tapped, and it actually flicks back towards Furlan. We need to